Love Baron to Scootaloo by myself. Chapter 3. And they call it Bella Noche. There's one thing that sometimes annoys me about when they write these romance stories or these shipping fics or something. They always feel like the dates have to be something big and immense, like these fancy dinners. They don't. Not really. You don't always have to be fancy. You don't always have to be giant. You can always just make it calm and sweet. As long as you're together with the one you love. I'll demonstrate. Come on, Daphne. Just a little further. Keep your eyes closed, said a soft Philly's voice as he held the hoof of a blue Pegasus. This better be as cool as you think it is, Fluttershy, said young Rainbow Dash as he felt herself being led along the soft cloud ground. You promised that this isn't like that whole ground thing you showed me earlier. I promise, Yellow Pegasus said as he sat beside Philly down to a nearby cloud and opened a small box. Flying back to her friend, she put something on the ground area of Dash's net. Okay, open your eyes. Rainbow Dash opened her eyes and began to look around the sky. Then she looked down her neck. Fluttershy, what's cool about this? It says flowers. Mop it all the time. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say special is so cool. Leonard Pegasus said, putting her head behind her pink mane. You see, Dad said that sometimes you give a ring of flowers to Mom to show how much you cared about her. And how special she was to him. I just wanted to show how special you are to me. I'm special to you, Dad asked, as he looked into the eyes of the blue Pegasus. Yes, Fairy. You protected me from the bullies. You raced for me. You are one of my only friends up here. You're my very dear friend. I hope you'll always be my friend. Yeah, sure, friends, Fluttershy said. She looked down at the clouds. Smiling, she rubbed the cloud beneath her hooves. Flutters, I'll always be your friend. Dash said as he put a cyan hoof onto the shoulder of the filly forever. Always? Always. Cyan Pegasus did pull Fluttershy closer to her, giving her a soft hug. Even if I move a million miles away from here, I'll always be your friend. Thank you, Dashie. Fluttershy said she nestled to the filly's neck, giving her a soft coat against her. Pulling away a bit, she looked into Blue Pegasus' magenta eyes and gave her a kiss on the nose before pulling away and blushing. Dash quickly began to rub her snoot after the kiss in shock. What was that for? Fluttershy smiled shyly, pink hair covering one eye. Reassuring, and for being my hero. Okay, so I love being cute with the kisses, so sue me. Dash smiled back confidently. Yeah, I'm your hero, and the best friend you'll ever have. And here's something I always try to do for Dash. I always have this thing where I like to imagine that at one point Dash went traveling after she left Cloudsail before she went back to Ponyville. That's something I kind of put in, and canon has yet to disprove me wrong! Dash flies ahead of Storm, Griffin right beside her. Gilda, I need to get back! I lost something in there! It's too late, Rainbow. Whatever it is, gone! Gilda yelled as she grabbed Rainbow's side hoof and pulled her down to a rocky outcropping. What's so important about old flower nickels anyway? Dash looked down, frowned on her face. It was a gift from a friend. A few more years passed by, and now the Blue Mare looks down at a frightened Pegasus as they stand in the middle of a fight, trying her best to figure out how to reassure her amidst all the black bug-like creatures. Dash picked up Fluttershy and gives her a quick kiss, reminding her she'll always be her hero. That was a kiss, and you guys can't disprove me wrong! Well, you probably could if you wanted to. Shut up! The dream slowly faded away as Dash woke up in the middle of her bed, her blanket making a small cocoon around her body. Struggling to open her eyes, she realized she had two options in that morning. Go back to bed since her water duties were light, or wake up and spend the next few hours being awesome. She decided on the latter because she clicked the blanket high up to the air and raced to her bathroom. Grabbing a toothbrush and some toothpaste, she quickly began to brush her teeth. Once done, she ran a hoof through her mane and messed it up to a ridiculous level. Turning around, she watched the blanket float downwards to the mattress and ran quickly back to it before it could connect. Grabbing the blanket with her teeth, Daz easily placed the blanket back down to the bed and tucked it in, making sure it was very neat and straight. Smirking, she put her hose back onto the blanket and began to mess it up, leaving a jumbled mess behind. She got a small chuckle at the thought of Rarity's reaction to seeing such a messy bed. Okay, I admit I kind of suck at fixing my bed, and part of me is just how I can imagine Dash would do if she decided to try and fix her bed. She would not do it normally. Besides, why should she bother? Walking into the room next to hers, she smiled at the sleepy body that lay in the bed. A bit of fear since the little filly entered her life and began to stay with her. For her, it had been fantastic. Every day with the little filly seemed to bring in a new adventure, and each morning waking up all the more expressive. Walking up to the bed, she looked down at the orange filly with the blankets bunched up in her hose and listened to her talk her asleep. Look, girls, I have it. A cutie mark. I think it's. Des leaned into the filly's ear and whispered, a tickle monster. Oh, what kind of cutie mark is that? This one! Des yelled as he pounced into the bed and rubbed her hose at the filly's stomach. Okay, I'm up. Scootaloo squealed as he was awakened by her sister. Getting away from her victim, Des looked down at the little filly. Well, now that you're awake, I bought some waffles for breakfast. I should warn you folks. When I do sibling moments, I get you all gooey. The orange filly nodded yes with great enthusiasm and rolled out of the bed. Getting up, she followed her big sister down the stairs into the kitchen. As the two sat down to have some breakfast, Scootaloo watched the look in her eyes. I wonder if she always felt this lonely when asked somebody else up here. Does she feel this lonely when she trains for a bit? He does why she wants Fluttershy to be with her when she practices. Scootaloo thought to herself. What's your mind, Squirt? Dash asked. Oh, nothing, Scootaloo said, quickly fizzing up her waffles. Okay, Dash said, looking at her little sister putting away her plate. So I was thinking, I could put on some of my training today so I can give you some lessons instead. No thanks, Rainbow Dash. Me and the girls have a big project we need to get started on, Scootaloo said, walking out the door. You okay? You just rejected an offer for flying lessons. From me, Dash asked, a shock of look in her eyes. Yeah, I'm fine. Just really want to get started on this really quickly, Scootaloo says. He opened the door. Rainbow Dash walking up right behind her. Gonna climb down by yourself? Dash asked. Yeah, that's what you taught me, Scootaloo said. Then there was her voice. Oh, fine. You sure? Yep. Scootaloo says he took a few steps and ran out the edge of the kitchen into the doorway and into the open air. Her wings splayed open as she began to glide through the air. Letting the wind blow softly through her feathers, she angled her wings to maneuver herself to glide gently onto the ground. Looking up at the side Pegasus above her, Scootaloo gave a high hoof of victory. Rainbow Dash stepped back, a sense of pride filling her heart as she watched the purple-maned filly head off into the distance. Turning around back to the house, Rainbow began to clean up just a little, trying to figure out what she was going to do for today. Running through the house, she bumped to the table and caused the picture to fall off. Catching it before it cracked, she took a look at it. The picture was of her and Scootaloo, with Scootaloo's mom in front of their house. A sigh escaped Dash's lips as she remembered the young mare. Sonny, I hope you're proud of that little kid. Dash looked back with a smile. Because Celestia knows, I sure am. In the King Marcus Sears' clubhouse, Scootaloo stood in front of a chalkboard with the words, Date 1, the romantic dare date written on it. Putting Orange's hoof to her army helmet to adjust it on her head, Pegasus turned to the two fillies before her. Okay, Crusaders, listen up. Here is the plan. Step 1, Rainbow knows my hoof riding too well. So Sleepwell, you're in charge of writing the letter to her. Apple you write a letter to Fluttershy and arrange a date for these two. Step 2, follow them to the restaurant and make sure that they will order the spaghetti. Step 3, sneak into the kitchen and make sure one of the strands of the spaghetti will be extra long. Step 4, they eat the extra long strand and fall into an accidental kiss. This is where, in turn, they can fall head over heels for each other. Scootaloo turned to her friends. Any questions? Sweet Belle and Apple looked back at each other, and then back at their friend. Slowly, Sweet raised her light huff. You said you gotta get the extra long spaghetti noodle. One for a side and Rainbow eat the noodle before they both get it. The other Crusaders died back in response, finding it hard to argue with such logic, and began to write down with their letters. Rainbow dashed through Whitetail Woods, and landed next to a badly injured mare. The deep gas was on her side, her back bleeding hard. Come on! Don't do this to me! Get up! Get up! Dash yelled as he put a hoof under the head of the Pegasus. Rainbow, please. It was a cough as she began to feel her life floating out of her. What's over, Scootaloo? Protect her for me. What are you talking about? Of course I'll protect her. But you're gonna be there too! You and I will watch that kid grow old together. So please, for her, don't die! Rainbow screamed as she watched the mare's eyes roll back into her head and breathed her last, laying her down. Dash lowered her wings and head as he had a moment of silence of sign of respect. Suddenly, she was brought out of this movement by a high-pitched scream coming from a little filly. Scootaloo! Came to her hurls, the blue mare lost herself into the air, high speed, flying at a pace where everything became a blur to her eyes. She caught sight of a giant, lion-like beast, with serpent tail and bat wings, cornering a cowering little orange Pegasus. Growling with a deep, burning rage, she slammed both blows into the monster's stomach. She ended back, yelling at Louise hit, Stay away from my sister! She then flew back to the ground and stood in front of Scootaloo, her eyes staring into the monster with glaring determination. You know, this is the second time I've had a parrot die by a monster for the Everfree. Into the forest. What is my deal? Deep inside her, a part of her was terrified beyond belief. However, she was too filled with rage, vengeance, and courage to love for her little sister to give it to fear at that moment. The Chimera let her roar as it charged at her, claws swiped at her. Taking the air swiftly, she barely dodged the creature's swipe, but was caught by the creature's second swipe. The force of the blow cut 3 cuts of Rainbow's side as she crashed her into the wall. Struggling to get up from the blow, the creature tossed Rainbow into the air and raked his claws on her back and forced her back down. She landed, signing America hear a very loud crack. Damn! Tickles my leg! Hero thought to herself, she stood up slowly, favoring her leg. Looking up at the monster, she braced herself for a narrow blow when the monster's claw was suddenly stopped by a lasso. Back away from her, you lazy varmint! Anora's ear-pine yelled as he pulled the creature's arm back. Sitting next to her was a yellow Pegasus mare, who quickly followed to help Scootaloo. Tess looked at the scene, back to her little sis, and her best friend back to the creature. Okay, buddy. Now that the ponies mean the world to me are here, need my help? Hey, no way I'm gonna fail them! The Chimera never stood a chance. A few hours later, Rainbow Dash lay down on a pillow in the library, while Fluttershy adjusted her bandages. Rainbow, please settle down. You might reopen those wounds, Fluttershy said, putting a wing over her friend to soothe her. Dash looked into her friend's blue eyes and calmed down low. Sorry, I just really want to get through with this. Now, Dash, are you absolutely sure about this? Taking care of a filly is much bigger responsibility than taking care of a turtle, Twi said, holding some wild bugs in her magical grip. I know that's why, Dash said, not wavering. I have to do this. I made a promise to Sunny that I would watch after her. Besides, I'll be any different than how I've been acting for the past year. I'm already a big sister to the little squirt, and I've been helping take care of her like a second mother already. As for keeping her safe, Dash took a good look at Fluttershy. Once again, see, it's just so the mantises on Dash's leg. I've been protecting ponies weaker than me for years, especially those that are close to me. Dash smiled at her before turning to look back at the circle. Besides, if I'm doing wrong, then she'll have the 5 best aunts a girl could ask for help. Albzak smiled at her friend, put her hoof on her shoulder. Of course we're calling help, Deus. We just making sure you're ready for this responsibility. Fluttershy gave Rainbow a vessel nuzzle to her neck. We'll always be there to hold you up, Rainbow. Always. Rainbow Dash smiled as Twilight got up. Okay, Spike, take a letter. Right, but, Twilight, what quick thing? Spike said, running up to his mother figure, giving her a quick hug. The idea of losing a mother hitting him hard. Rainbow Dash woke up to the sound of a light knocking on her door, and the sight of a book on top of her face. Grabbing the book, she threw it to the side of her bed and began to walk to the door. I guess we'll see if Daring will adopt that little filly reincarnation Nightmare Moon later. Whoop! Yep, that's his reference. Yay! Raven thought to herself as she opened the door to see who was outside. Looking up and down the area's front door, she found herself nothing but the sense of a letter floating down in front of her. Grabbing the air, she quickly tore it open and read. Dear Ringo's ass, I've always loved you for years, but never had a chance to say it. Now I'll correct it by telling it to your face. Please meet me at Le Grand Cliché so we can discuss this. Signed, your secret admirer. Rainbow Dash raised an eyebrow at this, trying to figure it out. Putting the letter into her saddlebag, she took out the horse to a corner. Today was a very particularly nice and normal day for Fluttershy, as she continued to help feed the various birds and rodents that were living in her house. Hovering for case to case, she took note of the pictures on her mantle, the one of her and Rainbow on Tornado Day. She enjoyed that day, not just because of how Rainbow helped her break out of her shell again, but it helped remind her that Dash was always somebody to help her. She smiled a little, hoping she could be that way for Dash. Hearing a knock on the door, she turned to the door. Hello? Who is it? Fluttershy said, as she got a little closer to the door. Not getting an answer, she slowly opened it. Hello? Is there anybody there? Fluttershy asked, poking her head down and looking at the letter before her. Curious, she picked it up and carefully opened it, reading the contents. She immediately paused to drop the letter before heading back in. Oh my, I love letter, but why would anybody be interested? Oh, but he is interested at all, such a stalker. Well, he wants to take me in and do something nasty to me. Oh, but she isn't. What should I do? What should I come? Should I stay? Should I? Hey, Flyers! Ava called as she walked in and saw the dropped letter. Let me guess. Love letter? As she watched her friend nod, a smirk on her sighing face. In a few hours, the Crusaders were all hiding within a bus, looking at the front door of the restaurant, awaiting their prey. They kept their eyes peeled at the incoming and outgoing patrons, hoping to see if their two targets had taken the bait. Sure enough, the three caught a glimpse of a yellow Pegasus walking through the door. There she is! Flashlight's in! Scootaloo said, holding onto her binoculars. After a few minutes, they saw Rainbow fly in after her. You're seeing no dash! Sleepbell says he held the binoculars over her host. No, I just need to get in there and sense the rest of the mission. Yeah, I was supposed to deny it, Appleboom asked. I got that covered. See, this restaurant does happen to ask a certain unicorn to make uniforms for the staff. And of course, Sleepbell brought out 3 full-size wear outfits. See me next time, just in case. Scootaloo smiled. Sleepbell, you are so awesome. Okay, let's sneak into the kitchen and see where Rainbow and Fluttershy are sitting. She then turned her head to wave a hoof to beckon her 2 friends to follow her to the back of the restaurant. Sneaking in carefully, they sneaked in by the steps and were inside in the wares. Moving carefully through the restaurant proper, hiding behind some of the tables. They soon caught sight of Rainbow Dash as she began to walk through the tables in search of her booth. They lost a small glee as they saw her catch her sight of Fluttershy. Listening out to the conversation. Hey, Fluttershy, Dash said, happy to see a friend. Oh, hello, Rainbow. Fluttershy said she looked up at Rainbow from her table. Waiting for some pony? Dash asked, and watched the mare nod slowly. But he hasn't shown up yet, has he? Dash watched the Fluttershy gave a sad nod. Well, no sense of letting good meal go to waste, right? Let's enjoy the night together. Sitting in front of the side Pegasus, Dash raised a hoof to the waiter. Seeing her cue, Sleepbell ran up to the table and handed out 2 menus to the Pegasus. Here you go. What would you like to eat this evening? May I suggest the spaghetti? Actually, I'm thinking some orange juice and a diet salad for me and my friend. Don't you guys hate it when you're reading a bad ship fic or watching a bad romance movie and the woman asks for a salad? Right? Not all girls just want a salad! Some of them want meat! I'm afraid that we're all out of the salad, but Sleepbell said, trying to keep her best gruff voice as she avoided Dash's gaze. The apple flambe? Fried, Sweetie said. First I looked on. Watching the scene before us, she tried to order. The fruit pizza? Taken away by turtles, Sleepbell said with a sigh. First I Dash looked at each other. Confused looks at their faces, turned back to Sleepbell and asked, the Caesar salad? That's that, Sleepbell said as he heard a gunshot in the distance. Have I ever told you guys that I love doing good play on words? Des went outside as he put down her menu. Fine! We'll have the spaghetti! So once this little waiter died, ran out to the kitchen, followed by two other waiters. Okay, so now what? Sweet asked as she and her friends there poised to avoid being spied by the cooks. One little rat did notice them, of course. Yeah, I have to say, a little disgruntled here to the pot there where they're making spaghetti, Evelyn said, pulling out a vial. There's no chance of them not kissing. With that, she slowly stuck around to the pot of bubbling noodle strands. We're going to be served. Lead her in a pot of liquid. Slowly tipping her head, she slowly squeezed the bottle against the drops out. However, the steam made the bottle slippery. It caused it to fall in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh? Scootaloo looked at her friend with fear and wide eyes. Uh-oh's never good! Where's with you? Applebloom shrugged her shoulders embarrassedly as he put her hoof over her head. I'm only putting 10 months of the ground posted into the light. What? Scootaloo asked, deadpan as he turned to see the water bubbling faster and faster, making the noodles grow rapidly. Run. Outside the restaurant proper, Des and Fluttershy were talking to each other about the waiter. You can't be so sorry with Sleepbell, Fluttershy asked. Just a guess, especially since I thought I saw one of those waiters with like an orange Pegasus stealing. Des said with a smirk. Their ears began to twist as the sound three little fillies screaming. What was that? Run for your lives! Scootaloo screamed as he ran out of the kitchen, followed by two friends. Run! It's the attacking the spaghetti monster! Sweet yelled as he ran out the door. Turn your head slowly. Fluttershy let out a very quiet eep. She gazed out the door. Slowly emerging from the kitchen door was a writhing mass of yellow, wet noodles that seemed to be alive. Menacingly did its large, wet tendrils flow from within the room, slapping and grabbing all who came near its writhing body. Stepping out of the booth, Des took a quick look at her demure friend. We should probably run! Now! Before Fluttershy could respond, Des grabbed the yellow hoof and pulled her friend out of the building, almost as the almost unearthly creature continued to grow and fill the restaurant of his body. Half an hour later, as the excitement and horror died down, and a team of unicorns were called to finding a way to clear pasta, two Pegasus sat in front of the cutie marker stairs looking down on him. On Fluttershy's face was a concerned look, while Des gave a look that could only be protective a strong mother could give. Okay, kids, spill! What was with that restaurant? And what was up with this note? Raising her legs, he pulled out the note received earlier. Scootaloo chuckled sleeplessly as he stepped forward, hoping to draw the fire away from her friends. Well, you see, at first I started out with praying to see how you would react. See, as he put an orange hoof behind her head. Then we saw how you got into the restaurant and started practice being sus and trying to mess with your food a little. We want to try and prank you that way. I guess we will let you fire, huh? Yeah, you did. If that wasn't something harmless like spaghetti, you and the others could have been hurt. Des says he got down to Scootaloo's level and gave her a hug. Keep telling you, the best pranks are the one where no one really gets hurt. This time, try one that's a little less experimental. Also, pick a better target. No pony can interrupt the master on it. Got it? Des says as he watched her sister nod quietly. Now, you and the others head to the clubhouse. Right, Scootaloo agreed, and seeing her friends ran off to the distance. So, now what are we gonna do? Applebloom asked as she followed her friend. Think Steve won't work if we already expect us pull something. Scootaloo smirked. Don't worry, girls, I have a plan! Meanwhile, Des watched as the three trot off back to their base. Fluttershy smiled softly to herself. It's always amazing to see how Des could let her guard down around her and Scootaloo. So the big sister sighed the few ponies she had. Looking at the rainbow Des, she turned to face her. So, how does she know the letter was from them? I did first, Des said honestly as he looked at her friend. But when I got the letter, I thought Pinky was planning on something weird to pull on me. So I flew down to 6Q Quarry and asked what's up. When I showed her the letter, she recognized the hoof rating to be Sleepbell's for that one time Sleep asked her to help write party invites. Oh, as I said, she was amazed at Pinky's photographic memory. What are we gonna do now? I'm still kind of hungry. Well, nice young, and we still need to be fed. I say, smiling, she put her hoof around her friend's shoulder. Let's go find another place to eat. I know this fantastic joint just down the street. Besides, she turned to watch the unicorns begin to take out the monster. I'm not much of the theater. Two Pegasus sat down in the first date, meals, and deals. Rainbow quickly began to talk up a storm, while Fireside listened intently. So, Snowflake, why do you press Cloud Chaser? Takes a left turn out of nowhere, crashes into one of the obstacle, sending it to a tailspin. Dad says he waits a white and side of a demonstration. Of course, I saw this and flew right down after him. Racing down at unbelievable speeds, I dove down and caught him at the last second. That's so exciting, Jesse. Fireside responded, busy lots of her plate. Yeah, it's a shame I got yelled at by Spitfire, though. Dad said, taking a slow drink from her cup. Got yelled at? Why? Oh, something about since you're the leader of the rookie force, you need to take better care of. It's your rookie force? Yeah, it's what me and my fellow cadets are calling to her now. I wanted to call us Rainbow Dash and making friends, but I got voted out. Dad said, crossing her legs and turning with a pout. Fireside giggled. When the waiter came back with her check, Fireside reached up to pay, but Dad held out her hoof in protest. I got it, Flares. Don't worry. Oh, I couldn't be imposed, Fireside said, wanting to pay. It's no big deal. I got it. Dad insisted as he pulled out her bag of bits and paid. Getting up, Dad reached out her hoof and took Fireside to lead her out of the restaurant. Walking out, the moon hung just over her head, gave the area ethereal light. You know, I was talking about myself the entire time back there. How about you tell me what you've been up to and I'll walk you home? You walk me home? Fireside squeaked. You don't really need to do that, Rainbow. 3 minutes there is enough. Probably don't want to hear about my week. It's too boring. Just let go of Fireside's yellow hoof and put it onto her shoulder. Turned to Fireside and faced her. Look at your light blue eyes. I know I don't need to. I want to. I like walking with you, Fireside. Dad smiled at her, rubbed the hoof alongside the yellow leg. Of course I want to hear about your week. You could live a pretty cool life sometimes. Dad says he walked at her head with a friend. As the two walked, a mid-green unicorn mare looked at her wife with a smile. Levitating the harp, she began to play a soft melody for the earth pony that sat next to her. A melody that started with a few soft tones and continued with a soft rhythmic beat. Pay attention to Lyra Bonbon, guys. They're kind of a great chorus. You really think I could be exciting? Fireside asked. She managed to walk beside Rainbow, smiling softly as she looked up to her friend. Well, yeah, especially when it comes to animals. Dad said, smiling at her as they came to a bridge. The room reflected in a small river. See, you've done awesome dives to save little birds from their death. I once said you would save some innocent animals from fierce predator and go find those guys something else to eat. You're more awesome than you ever realized, Flares. She placed both foot on the rail and looked down the water, laying in a sigh. I'm just sorry I can forget that sometimes. Oh, don't be sorry, Dashy, Fireside said, leaning the railing and looking towards Dash. Slowly, she placed a comforting hoof onto Rainbow's blue shoulder and rubbed it, letting her hoof rub along her blue coat. I know I can be weak and defenseless sometimes. But you aren't that weak, Fireside, Dad said, turning to face her friend, while they reflected in the water against the moon. You are the strongest of us. Remember that dragon when Twilight first came here to Plainville? Fireside nodded, looking at dragon Dad's magenta eyes. Yeah, you were so against me going. It was because... Dad held back a little, not wanting this part. I was a little scared for you. When I saw you there, all I could see was that little Pegasus would tremble at the smallest thing. Same little mare who hid behind me, even when I was shorter than her. Then, she turned her head down, looking away from Fireside before turning to look at her. You stood up to that dragon, saved us all. That's why I saw that other side of you. The girl who was pure awesome and didn't even let her friends get hurt. So what I saw, the sweetest little mare I ever knew, was also plain awesome. She ran a huff for Fireside's mane. Face it, you are awesome. Turning her head away, blushed a little. Thank you. She looked at her friend. Remember something? Wait right there. I need to get a present. So you took off the little blur. A few seconds later, she lighted with something behind her back. Close your eyes. Sure, Dad said. Lucy was still waiting for surprise. Okay, and open them. Fireside says he put the arm around her friend's neck. As opened her eyes, Fireside rubbed her right forehead gently. Honey went behind her mane. Do you like it? Man, why does he have to do that pose? Doesn't he know how cute she looks? Dad thought to herself as she looked down at the flower necklace around her neck. Fluttershy, this is... Remember you told me you lost the original one I made you. So, I made you a new one with all your favorite flowers. Fluttershy said, smiling softly. Fluttershy, he didn't need... She was still interrupted by a hug from Fluttershy. I know I didn't need to. I wanted to. Fluttershy said, pulling away to look at her friend's eyes. This is thank you for keeping your promise. And always being there to show. Fluttershy did place herself onto her chest. Always be there for you too. Des looked down at the yellow hoof on her chest and petted her dear friend. Smiling softly at Fluttershy, Des leaned in and gave a quick kiss to Fluttershy's nose. Fluttershy took a step back, a look of shock on her face as she stumbled through the woods. What was that? A kiss. Thank you. Des replied, and for being a great friend. It reminds you you're all very special to me. This, Des said, kissed Fluttershy on her cheek. This reminds you I'll always be there for you. As your friend and hero. As the Unicorn Mayor's song ended, the two Pegasi were already nearing Fluttershy's house. Opening the door for her, Des led the yellow Pegasus to her house. Night, Fluttershy. Night, Daisy. Fluttershy said as he turned to close the door. Walking in, she began to smile at the warm feelings he felt within her growing. Turning around to look at the door, she smiled and rubbed a hoof along her cheek. Thank you for being there. As Des went back home, she could feel a warm feeling in her chest. Thanks, Flares, for being there. Snuggled in her bed, Fluttershy began to fall asleep and dream. Looking out on the fight before her, Fluttershy watched as the Chimera fell. Ha! Lady Down teaches you not to mess with a pony when she has something special to protect! Des says he collapsed to the ground, unconscious. Breathe, Des! Fluttershy yelled. She flew to her side friend to help her up. Alice went over to Scootaloo was crying by her father. You sure you'll be okay taking dice? Slowly, Fluttershy nodded as he began to walk away. You always supported me. Now I'll support you. Just like I always will. Always.